So we are going to be talking about Introduction to AR Sdk using Vuforia engine. And the name of the SDK that we're going to be using today is called Vuforia Sdk. Vuforia SDKs are or is a software development kit for building AR applications for marker-based and markerless. Okay. So in today's class, we are going to see how to build augmented reality application using an image target, then also using the plane target as well. Plane means the floor or anything flat, okay, that the camera senses. So let's see how that works. Okay, so I'm going to be sending a link to the chat right now so that we can follow along. So that is Vuforia SDK, Vuforia link. You click on it, then you create an account on it. All right, I think our 5 minutes have elapsed. So if you have created an account on Vuforia website, you're going to have, for you to log in, you're going to have an interface like this. All right, so you're going to have an interface like this. Once you click on login, you should have an interface like this, okay? I believe you must have also confirmed your email address in your email if they sent it to your email, right? Then once you come in, you log in with your email address and your password, and you click on login. All right, beautiful. So of course, these are a number of projects I've worked on. In Vuforia SDK, we have what we call the license manager. So if you look at the top right here, you will see that you have the license manager and you have the target manager. Okay, we are just going to work on these two buttons right here. So as it is here, everything you see in here is the license manager. If I click on this, for instance, this is a license. You need this license to enable enable you see what you've augmented. Okay, of course I'm going to show us how to do that as time goes on. Then you have the target manager. The target manager is the image which you're going to be calling. So first and foremost, what we are going to be dealing with right here is called the image target, whereby you need to scan an image for a 3D model, an object or a digital object, if you like, should appear on. So that is what we are going to be doing. Then we can now move into the markerless, and for you to scan the image target, it's also called the marker-based augmented reality. Okay, so if you look through here, if you click on this, you will see that there's an image here. There's a lot of image here, and let's quickly go through what is in here. We have the target image. These are the image. We have the type. It's an image. We have the rating. Now, there is something called the good marker and the bad marker, right? Now, the good marker is when you have lots of features on an image that enables the camera to capture. Once there are lots of images, sorry, features on an image, it will be faster for the camera to capture, okay? Then we have the bad marker, which has less rating, okay? And as you can see, we have 5-star rating, 4-star rating. Then as you can, the status is active, then the date which it was created. All right, let's go back. I have a couple of images that I've downloaded. I'm going to be using as a case study right now. At the top, right, there are links at the top. You have the home, price, pricing, download, library, and develop. Click on develop. So once you do that, if you tell it to create a license, okay, just click on get basic. Get basic. Now you give your license a name. For this purpose, we are going to be saying giving our license a name test1, okay? Test1. Then we click on this, we check it, right? Then you confirm. Once you do, you're going to see that the license has been created for you, test1. If you click on it, now you have your license, okay? We are going to come back to this. Now let's create an image target or a target manager. So you click on your target manager, the target manager. You add the target manager can also be called a database. In Vuforia, it's your database. Why your license is a key. Okay. So let's add a new database. You click on it. Then we are going to give our database the same name we gave our license. Let's say test one. And what device do we want it to be on? We have device. We have what platform rather do we want it to run on? We have device, we have platform, we have roadmap. We want it to run on device. So you click on create. So once it does that, you scroll down and you're going to see it. Test one. Right. Now, let's add the image, right? The image that we're going to be converting to a database. Let's do that. You click on add targets. Now, like I said, I've downloaded a couple of images, which I am going to be using as a case study, whether they are good images or they are bad images. Now, you have different targets here. You have the image target, you have the multi-target, more like a 3D target. You have the cylinder, you have the object target. You are going to be using the image target. Now, of course, it's highlighted on the image target. You click on browse to look for the image. Now, I have the image in there. Now, cut off the image. The image is sand-stone-5 JPG, right? Now, in the width, you give it any width you want to give it. I will just say 50. Now, I want you to notice something because some of us might actually make this mistake. When naming anything in database, you don't give space. Right? Notice what I have in here. I have sand-stone-5. For example, if I give a space and I click on add, you see, this is what it will tell you. Name must have no space. Okay. So it's either you write them as one word or you put in a dash, right? Maybe an underscore or something like that. Then it will work. And again, in the file right here, we have two type of images. You have the JPG and you have the PNG. Sometimes once you upload a PNG file, it will tell you that you need to convert it to a grayscale image, okay? And so I discovered that more of the JPG images actually work. So let's just click on add. Let's see whether it works. It's uploading the targets. If there's any issues, it will return us back to where we started. Awesome. So there's no issue. Beautiful. Now, as you can see, we have 5-star rating. Okay, let me upload another image that I believe that is not up to 5-star rating so that I will explain good image markers and bad image markers so that you avoid this. Okay, let's upload another one. And I have this flower right here. Of course, give it 50 as well again. I would like to change this name to just flower so that, yep, name, flower, name. Click on add. Let's see what that comes up. Beautiful, it comes up as well. Okay, both of them have 5-star rating. I'm going to have to look for another bad image. Okay, before I do that, now what is a good image target? A good image targets are images that have lots of features on them. So how to know a good image target? Just click on, for example, okay, let's click on this sandstone. Click on it here, and it's going to open. All right, it's going to open. As you can see, this is the image target I uploaded. This is the image target I uploaded, and this is the information about this image target. The type is an image. The status, it is active. The target ID, this is the ID for this image. Then, as you can see, it's telling us it is augmentable because it's 5-star rated. Right? Why is it 5-star rated? Let's see why it's 5-star rated. If you come below the screen, you see update target. You see show features. If you click on show features, you will see that there are lots of these. What color is this? Orange colors. Is it orange? I really don't know. Orange colors, and you can see because of this, there are lots of features. What are the features? Anything that have random shapes, okay? Anything that have random shapes tend to give you a better image target than things that are just well defined. So if you have an image that have just lines, that is actually a bad image target. Okay, let's hide the feature. Let's go back. Let's check the other one. Let's check the flower. So if you click on show features, you can see that there are lots of features on this flower because they are random. They are not clear. They are not well defined images. They have different parts of it. Okay, so that is what makes up a good feature. Let me look for another image. Let me just say patterns. Yeah, let me say patterns. Okay, let me choose this for instance. Um, okay, let me download this. I'm going to save this. So this web. So let me choose a different one. Okay, yeah, so we have JPG. So download it. Um, so let's go back again and upload that. Let's see, so that you better understand the different type of image targets that we have, the good and the bad. So let's add up targets. Give it some minutes to upload. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can you see what I'm seeing right here? We have the new image target that we uploaded. It's called Peza 1, and the rating is absolutely 0. Okay, let's click on it. Like I said earlier on, anything that has a defined pattern, we have a low rating because there is no random pattern. It has to just be something random, something that have different space, different side of it. Okay, click on show features. In as much as we have this, but it's still showing us 0. It's not augmentable. We have this, but it's not augmentable, right? Why? Because this is just a defined pattern. This is just a defined pattern. So if we go back to test, it's not augmentable at all. So if you try this, if you call it up into Unity and you print it out, it wouldn't work. So try to get things that are random, that have so many things scattered in it. Anything that is well defined wouldn't work. Any images that have patterns as well wouldn't work. So wow, it's taken away. All right. So I know you've all registered on Vuforia as platform, but you need to download your SDK. Okay, to do that, just click on download. Then you come in here, you see add Vuforia engine to Unity project. So just click on this and you're going to download it. Just click on, accept, agree to their whatever their terms and condition, and it will automatically start downloading. Okay, I already have it, so I wouldn't. So once you do that, you remember the way we imported 3D models into Unity. So let's quickly go back. Quickly go back to Unity. Let me look for Vuforia SDK in my system. Okay, so this is the Vuforia SDK package, Unity package, right? As usual, just drag it in here, okay? Drag it in here. Once you do, rather, just click on import. I've downloaded it already, so I'm importing it into my project. So once you do that, you tell you update. Just quickly click on the update button, and so while that is happening, while it's trying to import, let's get back to Vuforia website. Let's go back to develop. We are going to download the image targets. Come to target manager, then locate the image targets that we've just created, image target database, which is this one. Click on it. Then at the right corner of the screen, you're going to see download or, so just click on download. So we are going to be running it in Unity. So you click on, you take the Unity editor, then you download. Awesome. It's downloaded. Yep. So I'm going to open it up. I have it in my download folder. Now, let's go back to Unity. Let's see if our Vuforia SDK have uploaded successfully. Yes, beautiful. It has uploaded successfully. Now, to check if you have your Vuforia SDK have been uploaded successfully, just right click in hierarchy and go through the options, and you're going to see Vuforia engine. You're going to see Vuforia engine. So yes, it has uploaded successfully. Now let's also upload the database that we just downloaded. So let's drag it in here as well into our assets. Once you do, it's going to call up here test one. Remember, we created a database test one, and if you look, we have the image targeting here. We have the flower, we have the pezza, which has no rating. We have the sandstone as well. So just we can choose to even untick and tick which feature we want. So let's move the pezza because it's of no use to us. Then we just import the rest. Great, that's been imported successfully. So now we are actually in Unity. So once you're in Unity, let's do away with this plane that we already have in here. Vuforia has its own cameras, also have its own camera, of course, they're going to call up. So once you're here, the first thing I want us to do is to delete the main camera. Okay, you do away with it. Once you do, you're going to have this. Do away with it. Then right click and come to Vuforia and add a new AR camera. Okay, beautiful. You add a new AR camera. Then right click again, come to Vuforia, add what is called an image target. Okay, click on it. You have the image target. If you double click on the image target, or if you zoom, right, you're going to have this. Okay, this is going to be the image target, a plain image target, which we are going to be adding those images that we called up into Vuforia into this. So to do that, click on the image targets, the inspector, go through the inspector, in the option, you will see image target behavior. Then click on the type. Where do you want it from? From image, from database. Click on from database. Once you click from database, you have the type of database and the image. You click on it. Now the database we created is test one. You click on it. So let me zoom back. You see, because I gave my image targets a width of 50, so it's so big. So we have database test one, then the image target, we have pezza, we have flower, we have sandstone. So let's click on sandstone. There you go, we have it. Okay, we have our sandstone image target. Okay, it's this simple. Now, the next thing to do, it doesn't just end in here. We have created this image target now, but what should appear on the image target when this image target is scanned is what we need to consider right now. So what I'm about to show you is something that took me weeks when I was learning all by myself. Okay, it took me weeks. I was watching YouTube video and I couldn't just figure it out. When you watch YouTube videos, you see the cursor, you just get lost because there's a whole lot of things happening on the screen. So you just get lost. Now, I didn't know that for anything to appear when you scan on the image target, you need to make that in the child. Okay, you need to make that in the child of the object. For example, you need to make anything that you want to appear when you scan on this image, you need to make it a child of this image target. For example, let's create a cube. Click on it, right click and you click on 3D objects, a cube, because the cube is small, so let's increase the width. I'm pretty sure by now you know how to make use of your tools, right, that we talked about in the last class. Okay, so this is our image target. So if you're actually following me right now, right, the way you can actually test this, if you have a phone with you, just download this image target into your mobile phone. Then once you have done all this, download this image into your mobile phone, open it up, click on play in Unity. It will trigger your phone camera to come up. Show this image to the camera and see whether it will come up. Now my system, this is weird. My system doesn't have a camera. It's a gaming system. Asus ROG Zephyrus G15. They said Asus said there's no need to have a camera on it. So I'm gonna look for alternative. Let's pause this. So if you can see my system, you can see my screen. I have the sandstone opened up. If I scan it, nothing happens. Right? Nothing happens. I'm scanning it with my phone right now, and nothing is happening. But let's see. Let's drag. Just pay attention. Drag this cube and put it on top the image target. If you're lost, just let me know, okay? I want you to pay attention. Let me bring it out. Now, this cube, which you can see in here, I want you to drag it and put it on top this image target. Once you do, it will become the child of this image target. So you right click on it, you drag it and put it on it. Once you do, you're going to see this tiny angle. If you click on it, the image target disappears. If you click on it, you open. That means it's actually the child of this image target. Okay. Once you're able to do this, once you scan on this image target, or you click on play and it triggers your phone camera, your system camera to open, and you have you have the image of this image target printed out, and you show it to the camera, you're going to see this 3D model pop up. Okay, so let's see whether that works. Again, it reminds me that we have not called up our license. So let's quickly do that. Okay. Now, for you to also work, you need to call up your license. Now, quickly go back to the site, Euphoria, and go to license. Yeah, click on the text one that we're already created. There's one license we're already created. Then once you just click on it, you see it has been the license, this license code has been copied. Come back to Unity. Click on AR camera. Scroll down. You just at the bottom, you're going to see open Vuforia engine configuration. Vuforia engine configuration. Once you click on this, at the top, you're going to see app license key. This is it, app license key. Paste the license key that you copied in here. As you can see, once you do, I think we are good to go. Okay. Now let's try to scan on this image. So let's click on play. Now that we have our license in here, let's click on play. Let me call up the image targets. Okay, as you can see the cube, right? You can see the cube on the image. Okay, you can see the cube on the image. Well, you can see the cube on the image. Now let's pause this. Let's take off the cube. Let's move the cube from the image target. Let's take it off. Let's not make it the mother of the child of the image target. Let's play again. Now I've taken it off. Then you will see that nothing is going to show. Okay, let's scan on the image target. You see that nothing is showing. Okay, nothing is showing. Nothing is showing. Let's pause. Let's stop it rather and make it a child of. Okay, let's get a different model. I think the last class we uploaded a 3D model of a microscope. So let's put the microscope into the image. Let's increase the size of it so it's visible enough. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, awesome. So now it's already the child of this image target. Okay, let's play. Let's pull out our image target. Let's scan on the image target. You can see the microscope. Can you? You can see the microscope. on it. So what is happening? Let's quickly explain what is going on here. What is going on here is that because we made this 3D model the child of this image target, it was able to augment this 3D model, unlike when we didn't make it a child of the 3D model. Sorry, unlike when we didn't make it a child of the image target, nothing was showing. So for you to be able to augment anything, it has to be a child of something. And for this case, because we are working on image target, it has to be the child of this image target. Right now, remember that we have two image targets that have high ratings. So if you come back to image target behavior, this is sandstone. We can change the image target to flower, and you can see the image target in here changes. So if I open up this flower, let me do that. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Okay, so let's scan on this. Now let's click on play. So great. So let's scan on the image target. As you can see, the moment it sees this image, right, it superimposes the 3D model. Okay. So the moment it sees that it superimposes the 3D model. So what actually happens in here is because, okay, let's use ourselves as a case study. Let's say, for example, you were walking around yesterday and you saw a very beautiful car, a very, very beautiful car that you've not seen before. Okay. You were so wowed by a car, and because it's something you see, anything the eye sees tends to remember, right? That car is being stored in your memory, in your brain, in your database. Your brain is your database, it's being stored in there. Now, you move to another city today and you happen to like, oh, you saw the same car. So what happens was that you remember that this was the car I saw yesterday. Okay. So quickly you can easily imagine the car. So that is what is happening in here because you have put this image in the database and we called up the image, and in the image we applied a 3D object in it. So the moment the camera sees that image that's already in the database, it remembers that, oh, this is the image that has been called up into my database. Now, and in that image that has been called up, there is a 3D model that was also attached, that was also made a child. So what it does is that one, it recognizes the 3D, the image target. Then two, the image or the object that was attached to it, it superimposes it. It adds that, it brings up that object. And also, okay, since I've seen this image, this is a object that was attached to this image. So it adds up that object to it. And when you scan on it, it brings it up. So that is what is happening in here. It scans on this image target that we have in here. Now, this microscope is the object that was added to it, that was made a child of it. So it brings out the object as well. Now, it doesn't just end here. We can have multiple image targets. We can call up another image and call up another image. Now we have the flower here. Let's, in this second image target, let's go back to the inspector type from database, type of database test one, right? Now the second image will have the sand. Okay, the second image will have the sand. Now, in this second image, let's put in another object. Let's just put in, let's look through our 3D object in here. Let's put in a 3D text, for instance. Let's see, we have a 3D text in here, a hello world 3D text. Let's break it down. Let's break the hello, the word down. Yes. So we have a 3D text. Let's make it this way. Okay. So now we have two image targets. Okay. Now let's open the two image targets. Let's first and foremost, let's play this. Then let's open the two image targets. Yes. So we have these two image target here. Beautiful. Now let's scan the image targets. Wait. I think there's something we didn't do. The second image target, we didn't add a text to it. We didn't make the text a child of it. So let's quickly do that. Okay. Then let's click on it. Let's check out something. Okay, the reason why it's not showing anything when we tried, there were two reasons. Number one, we have two image target and we didn't specify how many tracking it should be done here. Number two, we didn't make the second image target a child. Okay, we didn't make the object a child of the second image target. So if you want multiple tracking, there is a setting here that says maximum simultaneous tracking that tracked image is written one here. Let's change it to 2. Okay, let's just change everything to 2 here. Virtual scene factor, well, that doesn't really matter. So now we have what we are telling the system is that, okay, we have two image target. You should scan the 2. Yes, that is what we just told the image target. Let's look through again. Hope we don't have all right, so let's try it out. Hopefully it works. Okay. All right, as you can see, we have the second image target that has the gravel or the stone with the hello world 3D text. Then we have the first one with the flower with the microscope in it. Okay. So next class I'm going to print out this thing so that you can, because as it is now I'm scanning the image from my system. Okay, so you can really, let's see. Okay, you can see the 3D of it. You can see how it looks like. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let me just line the system. Uh-oh. So as you can see the 3D model. Then the text, you can see the hello world. Okay, so yeah, so that is that for image targets. So when you want to build an augmented reality application that makes use of image target, this is how you do it. You use Vuforia SDK. Okay, there are so many SDKs, but this is the simplest. Okay, we have Wikitude, we have AR.js, there are so many. Okay, but this is the simplest. All right. So after this cohort, if you remain in the Discord server, of course, there are lots of technical. We are going to just be there to serve as a mentor to you so that you can you can grow in your XR development space. All right. So is there any question on this?